Go. Okay, right then. So this video, as the title suggests, is basically for you guys out there that are following STACEY Burke. Um, we've already had some hiccups with the Ukraine-Russia crisis that's embarking on the industry in terms of meta quotes. I haven't really followed much further, but last thing I heard is that they were being banned from Apple, at least iPhone accounts. So maybe there are more problems to follow, but we might be seeing a bit of an exodus from MT4 over to other platforms such as this one, TradingView. Um, so, in terms of STACEY Burke, um, his methodology, basically, I've designed this interface um, um, with a combination of useful indicators to help me um, identify the highs and lows of the various sessions um, and the prior uh, days highs and lows, as well as the prior weeks highs and lows. Also separating the days to help with a quick navigation around the market structure on any given week and weekly template. So I thought it might be useful for you guys out there if you are transitioning away from MT4, whether you were relying on indicators to help you with such analysis, and if you wanted a quick fix solution. So on the 1 hour, um, this is really where you want to be set up, um, and then homing down to the 15-minute and 1 minute for execution. Um, so basically, I thought I'd just go through this for you guys, and we'll start with Hotch Sessions. So a shout out to him. Um, he's a developer that I speak to from time to time in one of the Discord channels, and he kindly spent some time on this for me. So Hotch Sessions, nice indicator. This is the white line representing the prior day's highs and prior day's lows. So it's tracking those as we go. So today being Friday, this is Thursday's low, lines up with that, and Thursday's high, which is there. Then you've got this separator. Now you can do that on TradingView by quick click session breaks. Slightly offline because I'm already using one, which is a custom made one elsewhere. So if you want that, you can use those there. But I'll come back to that in a minute. Anyway, so that's Friday. I trade New York, so so that's where I've highlighted New York. You can do that within Hotch Sessions. And also you can customize the equities hours that you want to be targeting. So I've brought all three up. So they're all done in the input fields. So you can take a screenshot of that, 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 and all of that. If you want the same style, take a screenshot of that, 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 and that. Okay, so that's you set up for your sessions, right? If you're trading New York, you'd have to toggle it if you want to set up your session for um, Europe and Asia. So now levels, round numbers. You can find that in, let's go, let's see if I can find it for you. Indicators. There you go. NIM FX grid levels, NIM FX. So this is basically identifying the round numbers. You can also, within the settings, you can set the quarter numbers up if you want. Group 2, but essentially you can eye those. So I've taken those off. But if you want to take a screenshot of that, then that's you set up for your sessions. Your levels, round numbers. This is the week and day separator, which I'm using. Basically, it gives you the days of the week. Sometimes I struggle to know what day it is, let alone what year it is. So anyway, that helps me. Friday, Thursday, Wednesday. So it gives you the days. Useful with the session breaks as well. So you've got a nice template on a weekly basis to work from. And it also gives you a weekly separator there. So you can take a screenshot of that, and that. Okay. And you find that within indicators under previous day high and low. No, sorry, previous day week highs and lows. Just check that for you. Yeah. Okay. And then, no, hold on. Sorry, what am I talking about? Right. FXN. You can find FXN under FXN. There. FXN Week and Day Separator by Rob Minty. Then I've just shown you can find DWMHL daily, week, monthly highs and lows under previous day, week highs and lows by SBTNC. So this is giving me, as it says, the previous day, week, and month and high lows. So that green line there, essentially you've got that already with Hotch Session, but for the daily at least. But this indicator gives you the weekly as well. So there's the week low, last week's low, previous week's low, previous week's high, right? So for instance, we are in between, more or less. We're in the lower third, so the bias potentially for the start of the next month, quarter, and week is to the upside. We're working our way up towards the prior week lows. Right, and then some add-ons which are not STACEY Burke methodology, but useful for me, and I'm just kind of experimenting with those. We've got the Harmonic Scanner, which basically is a nice little tool that will pick up on any harmonic patterns on the various time frames. So here's one that told you to sell, which was a nice call. The shark down sell, so it might help you with your directional bias as we move into the sessions. That was a sell for the European session last night. Lovely trade, massive pips, great. So might be useful. So that's the Harmonic Scanner. Where have I found that? I can't remember. Harmonic Scanner by Pattern Hunters or Patterns Hunter. Okay. So if you want to get involved in some harmonics, and then the fractal break imbalance fair value gap FVG liquidity void. This may or may not be useful to you. It's kind of come off the back of ICT methodologies, but institutions also look for the fair value gaps. So yeah, That's there. It does it across the various time frames. Right, so I mean, if you're on a 1 minute chart, where I find it most useful, instead of having to look for the imbalances, um, there's a good example here. So let's take a replay on that. So, had you been looking for the short, so if you said, right, well, that's my M formation, um, I'm above the round number, I'm heading lower, and you're targeting a break of that structure, right? So for a move to downside, well, you might say, well, hold on a minute, before I get in, I'm going to try and see if I can get a better price in mitigating the price imbalance. My stop above, targeting, say, the lows and the 50 mark, so the difference between 5R and 2.5, you're doubling your money there. So let's see, did we get up? Yeah, so we got in, mitigating the price, and bang. So, and kept you out of being potentially, if you wanted to go break even, that would have taken you out break even if you'd gone down here. So anyway, so that's something there that might be useful to you all. So I think that's about it. So yeah, this is part of the Stacey Burke study series. Hope you enjoyed that. I hope you got some value out of it. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. It helps with the algorithm and so on forth. And let's try and get this channel off on the right foot. Essentially, it's for the benefit of myself because I'm using this as a journaling platform, this journey, as well as potentially beneficial for the community out there that are following Stacey Burke. If you're new to it, then give me a shout. We'll do it together. If you're already well versed, then also bienvenidos, as they say out here. I'm living in Guatemala. Get involved with the community. Help those that want a helping hand, just as Stacey's kindly done. Give something back to the community. That's what it's all about. And yeah, come along for the ride. And thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And see you again soon.